What's going on, guys? I'm the Walrus Jedi, and welcome to another episode of Adventures in Collecting. So if you like these videos, then please consider liking and subscribing and hitting the notification bell for more. And if you would like, you could support me on Patreon. Without further ado, let's just get right to it. So first up, we have a bookstore called Eborn Books, which was a pretty cool used bookstore. And as you can see, there are quite a few Star Wars books on these two shelves. So yeah, quite a wide variety. You know, the first one seemed to be more like resource books and things like that. And then the other one was more of like novels, although there's a little bit of both mixed in there. So a pretty cool store. Yeah, picked up a couple of things, which we'll see later in the video. I will definitely be back here. There was a few books that I thought about getting, but again, like, I do have priorities in what I'm trying to get, and I'm trying to get right now the Young Jedi Knights books so I can read those before New Jedi Order. Next is Barnes & Noble. I didn't get anything at Barnes & Noble, but I figured, hey, let's look at the Star Wars section and see. And as you can see, it's basically Essential Legends collection. There's only a couple of non-ELC books on the shelf here, which is a shame. Most of the ELC covers aren't the greatest, so, and you know, I have most of the books that they're coming out with in ELC anyways. And then after Barnes & Noble, a comic book store, Heebee Geebees. I was looking through the issues. They didn't have anything that I need in terms of comics, because right now I'm trying to focus on Old Republic related stuff. So I need Tales of the Jedi, Dawn of the Jedi. They had an odd issue of a bunch of random stuff. They had it, yeah. They had a kind of an odd selection of, you know, one issue of Legacy and one issue of Republic. Yeah, it wasn't that great. And all in total, they only had maybe like 20 issues total there, so nothing that great. But they did have quite a few action figures and various toys that it's funny because it's kind of like my local comic book store where I haven't bought a whole lot of comics, but I bought toys there. It's got a decent selection. They had quite a few nice grouping. There was a cool Kit Fisto 1/6 scale that I really want, but it was out of my budget. Checking the Revenge of the Sith figures they had there. They had about 5 or 6 of them. And one little aside thing, that this store also had some cool Lord of the Rings action figures that I thought were really cool, and I thought about buying one. So I have to go back here and get one of them. Probably Aragorn or Gandalf. That's it for the stores. This haul's a little small, but anyways, let's see what I got. So first up, the comic book store. I got a single action figure, Chancellor Palpatine. Nothing amazing. His packaging was in decent condition, and it wasn't like $20-$30. You know, it was $10, so not too bad. This makes, I think, like six or 7 Revenge of the Sith figures total. I'd have to recount. And then for the Eborn Books, I bought the new Essential Guide to Droids. I found it in hardcover. I didn't even know these essential guides came in hardcover, so that's cool. That's a good deal, you know, for like $10 or whatever it was. Not too bad. It looks a lot like, at least, you know, in the interior, the artwork and all that stuff. It's definitely a lot like the vehicles and vessels. It's in that same style. It's got that same like border stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. I look forward to reading it. And then the other thing I bought from this bookstore was one of these West End Games source books, I think they're called. I've never seen any of these out and about. This was the first one I've ever seen. It's pretty cool. I thought I'd pick it up, start collecting that stuff, you know, and flicking through it. It's got some cool stuff, cool background information, so it's always cool to do that stuff. Well, that's the haul. Just 3 things, nothing that amazing. So, yeah, hopefully the next episode will be a little bit more interesting, but who knows? It's hard to say. It really depends on what the stores have. And again, you know, I'm not just going to buy things because, oh, well, you know, maybe eventually I might need that. But again, I want to focus more on stuff that I want to read now rather than, oh, well, you know, I'll get to this, you know, eventually. That's the haul. So let me know what you thought of it, and let me know any of your recent acquisitions if you would like to in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and until next time, thanks for watching.